Whatever horrors you may find in these dark places, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Slay the Princess. From my understanding, it's a game it's like one of those games where you pick choices and the choices you make get you different endings. And you just go back and you play it over and over again and try to get all the endings. So that's what we're going to do. A lot like Henry Stickmin, but darker. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Am I gonna have to read?
You're on a path in the
I'm
woods.
not.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Whoa.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh. Smash.
You're
I
here
hit
to
play.
slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Cool. Got it. Understood. Explore. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Oh, there's so many things to do. Wait, what? Okay, explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing it, blah, blah, blah. You know, they want me to do this one because it's at the top. I'm going to start down here. Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yep.
Do you even know where you're going?
Don't have to. Okay, fine, you're persistent. No! Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
There is nowhere to go. I just see trees
Good.
and bush.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
You're so right.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, that was a different character. Oh, that was the hero. So am I done?
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
That doesn't seem right.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, never mind. It's gonna take me to the princess anyway. I want to be nice. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Who cares? Honestly, how can she not break out of that cabin? That cabin looks easy. Quietly continue down the path. I'm not even looking at anything else.
It's deafening.
I know.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
I do.
Oh, look at that.
Great.
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Well, I'm trying to avoid said confrontation, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, wow, I have to talk this time. Okay. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I start walking a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Great.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
I see a cabin.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
It's a cabin.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
What is happening? Whoa.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Oh, this is a trip. This is gonna be a trip, isn't it?
What's going on?
Oh, that's me. I'm the hero.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I care about, is irritating
You've doomed
you.
us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
So everyone's dead now. Chapter 2, The Stranger... Well, I thought it would send me back to the start. Wait a minute. Wait,
You're
this
on
isn't...
a path in the woods,
Wait a minute.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is this...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Didn't we just... Is this continuing on, or is this... I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Silently proceed to the cabin. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. No, we're going to lie. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
No,
Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
I'm a good liar. You can't. You don't know. You don't know nothing.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she
Did you
will do
box me
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Did you box me in with the cabin?
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Who's a contrarian?
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
No, that's me. I'm being difficult for the sake of it.
Let's keep an open mind.
Sure. Keep an open mind. Okay, so now you're not giving me a choice. Now you're just making me proceed to the cabin. That's what I get for being
The
difficult.
cabin interior is wrong.
There's a knife.
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Okay.
The only furniture of note is a plain table,
With a
its
knife.
legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature.
Uh-huh.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Is a knife.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
All right, well, you know, can I
If
take
he
it?
wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. Good as a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
Yeah.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen
Okay.
this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
That's, you know,
You can't just say that.
I am a
When
jackass.
everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going
Fine.
to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest.
Is that how you spell
What's going to
peaked?
happen if we lose ourselves?
Is that how you spell peaked? Oh, this guy is British.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Because you're going to pull yourself together.
Yeah, contrarian.
Just
Shut
ignore
up.
the stressful geometry and stay calm.
I wasn't
How?
very stressed.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Can I grab the knife, or do I
Yes,
have
take
to
a
go
deep
through
breath.
this?
I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
Will you just go? Grab the damn knife.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Why does it seem like you don't want to kill the princess anymore? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade. What's with the mirror? What's with the mirror? What's wrong with the mirror? It's not reflecting anything. Approach the mirror!
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Oh,
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Whoa, I got a hand.
But there
And
was
that's
a
not a
mirror
normal
second
hand.
ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Well, what do you not want us to see? All right, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I do.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Correct.
Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that.
How am I holding it? How am I holding it? How am I holding it?
Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
So is he trying to tell me to hold it this way and like that?
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Okay. Hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade.
Oh, like
Congratulations.
this.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Sure.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
All
It really
right.
doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Can we just, just do it? Enter the basement. Throw the blade out the window. Ooh. No, I'm gonna actually play the game now, guys. I'm
The
sorry.
door to the basement creaks open,
Oh,
revealing
God.
a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Okay.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Why does this remind me of the Stanley Parable? I mean, it's probably because of the narrator and all the different endings, but
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like
That's
miasma
my
to it,
question.
the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
nothing. God, you sound so
If
pretentious.
the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
True
Her
that.
voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Oh,
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
yes.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Don't be such a baby,
I
hero.
don't
Come
want
on.
to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
That's fun. No. 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 That's
But
not
we
what's
already
gonna
tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
happen. She's a bitch.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Oh.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Take the center staircase. Oh, which way do I want to go? Left, right, or middle? Take the soft stairs to the right. Take the harsh stairs to the left. Let's just go center.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't
course.
quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
I'm going somewhere. It's fine.
Concentrate on
Whoa.
where you are. Careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
Can I just
So you
leave
take
now?
one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
God, this game looks like it's gonna be a lot.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
I do.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Yeah, I do.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
I'm untethering.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Okay.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
The princess. Oh, I want to give you a smooch.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
I became time itself.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Smash.
Oh well, that was the trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
It is time to be a problem. That's us. We're the problem.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to... And...
And
Kill her.
why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
She does! Yeah, what if the narrator's really the bad guy? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. Explorer, you're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. For all I know, you're locked up. So maybe we start going top down, which is, I'm assuming, what it wanted me to do in the first place. And we still ended up here somehow. So, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
And yet here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
I'm here to... And...
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Okay.
She's so blank. I have no idea who she is.
Well, she's a princess, that's all I know. She's also missing one chain.
Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart.
Smash.
If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
Trust me, man. I've been looking at her chest. I don't see any cards there. If you know what I mean.
I'm tired of waiting for an answer.
Whoa. Well, now there's two of you. All right.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
I'm game. I like that. We like two princesses.
We can do that? I don't
Can
like
we?
this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
Not here, but...
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew.
Yeah. Fuck the narrator.
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Wow, they really put a lot of thought into this game.
Until? It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
It is.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
Okay.
It's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
What do I need to do?
Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh, that's a good idea. There's more of you now. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are. Oh, these are the same. can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Or slay the princess. There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Yeah, but there's 2 of you. There's obviously 2 of you.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do while chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
Oh god, it's gonna be so much
She
harder to kill
fractures
her.
again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start?
Stab her.
You would always start by stabbing her.
Hey! Hey, we're on the same path.
Which her?
That one.
Any of them.
The middle
I
one.
don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine?
Oh, I already know the narrator's not gonna be happy about that.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Yeah.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
I feel like I chose the most complicated route to go for my first one. What's your name? I should just kill her. No, I want to know her name.
Princess.
That's it? Your name's just Princess?
You can call me Princess if you'd like.
That's what you just said to me.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I want to stab you first. You're the bitchiest.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Okay, getting down here was weird, like I was being pulled apart and put together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Mm-hmm.
We're probably stuck down here forever.
Oh,
aren't
dear
we?
God.
There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Well, there's 4 of you now.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Yeah, well, you know.
You're
it's
not
fine.
really cut out for this, are you? Why
No.
are you even here?
I don't know. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Is this a quiz? You're the one who came down here and with a sharp, sharp knife, too.
I did. I obviously have a knife. Look.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
So you want me to kill you?
Don't be coy.
Oh,
We
great.
both know why
Now
I've
there's
logged
5 of you.
away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Oh, hi. So you're the evil one. That's where my face is supposed to go.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do. But how do we decide?
I can do this.
Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
They do act differently. I think that one needs to die, and then the bitchy one.
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
As the name of the game is Slay the Princess.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Yeah, that's fine. I have to kill you, sorry.
Wait, that's not right.
Why are
Go
there...
on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Okay.
Once you charge forward, night gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
Okay.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
It sure is.
But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
I could, because something's happening, and oh god, no, pass. Maybe smash you. That one. Smash.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Ends. Goes away. I stabbed you. I don't have the knife
I
anymore.
think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Apparently not.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Okay.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh God, what are you? Pass, smash, pass, smash, pass, smash, spash, spash.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
I don't want to.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Yeah, but we're supposed to slay her.
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
They don't.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Yeah.
Please.
It's gonna be okay. I'll do my best. I don't. No. He's destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. No. Oh. When everything is possible, nothing is. I got an achievement. The illusion of choice. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else. A mirror!
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I feel like there's some... I'm gonna...
Where's that?
Never mind.
Why is it here? Why now?
Why the mirror? Explore. I don't know where she went. I don't know. The narrator's gone. Let's
It
talk
is.
about that.
Does that mean the world ended?
No, it just means we won.
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think we're supposed to approach the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
It's a mirror. It's fine. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You already said that.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
You already said that. Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your own reflection. I have a hand. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body. It's you. Oh. What am I? You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. I don't have any other choice. I can't run away from it this time. Oh, you're at the cabin. There is a fire. Approach her. Oh, she's on fire.
Something
Oh, no, those are
finds
all
me
hands.
in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What is happening? What are you? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Normal. Solitary lights. What do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
No, I think I'm a person. I'm a person. I'm normal.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I don't have a billion arms. The gift of a fragile vessel is this? Do you
I
what?
know only that they are.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walk. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Didn't you say this was a love story?
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Oh, great.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I don't believe anything she says.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
What is happening? I was sent to slay the princess.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
So are you saying you can't die? Is that why my knife is in you and you're multiplying into a lot of hands? You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
No, I don't wanna.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. A spiral vessel. Bring the stranger to her. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Okay, so
You're
now
on
we're
the
back at the
path
start.
In the woods.
You're
You're here to
I
slay
know.
her.
I'm here. The real slay the princess starts here. Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or RI on your controller. Tab. Okay, cool. You're here to slay her. Silently continue. Should I just... No, I shouldn't do it again. Let's go from the bottom up on this one. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. Oh, we
You
are
make your way up the short path to the cabin.
gonna
You'll
murder
find
her.
the princess within.
Oh, I
A
know.
warning, before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything
tab.
in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Okay.
Don't believe
Don't
we're
believe
not
a
gonna
word
go
she
through
says.
this,
We're
right?
not gonna go through
She's a
this,
princess.
right? She's a
We're
princess.
supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, that's normal pop culture, buddy.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly. He doesn't know anything. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, the condensation is real.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Dust.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
So everything's normal this time. Okay, so it does change. Got it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult
It
to
would. Enter the basement. Ah, look. And then we're gonna have all the stairs.
The door to the basement
never
creaks
mind.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Okay.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I feel like we really did do the most complicated ending first. Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that.
Her
I'm fine with
voice
things getting-
carries up the stairs.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Me. Hi. It's me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't
She
let it fool
probably
you.
is.
It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh, you know, baby, I'm on my way.
You walk down the stairs
Smash.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Beautiful.
Is she really a threat to the world?
To the world.
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay. Hey, the other guy's not here.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. No. What? No way. Why would you think that? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
Nuh-uh.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
No.
Don't
do
you
it.
dare.
Don't do it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, but look at her. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yes.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh, great.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Okay.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I will.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. I think we should let's get to it.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
No, why doubt? No, I said do it.
A moment
Just
of
do it.
distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Damn.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh, that sucks.
Holy shit, that hurt!
We don't swear in these videos.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again
Whoa.
and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Yeah, well,
We can
I
still
think
turn
I'm
this
dead.
around.
Can we? Give up, finish the job. Flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job!
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Whoa, that's cool. My knife is bloody, like the one I'm moving around.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Yeah, she's been stabbed and gouged.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna die.
The two of you clash for the final time.
Oh, I did
You
it.
feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
That's not where the heart is, but okay.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
It was.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
What are you
do
wondering?
you really think this is the end?
Yes, I do.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark,
and
and
you
you
die.
die.
Well, now I'm dead. The adversary. My sister's dog is like crying.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
Path is a
you're
cabin.
here to slay
There's a
her.
princess. Gotta slay her. Got it. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, he doesn't need to know.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Uh-huh, sure.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
So now it's the stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
What hill? Can I look? Can't. Okay. Explore. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
I feel like that's not quite true, but okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this is really happening. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Oh, I'm not moving.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen.
I did everything you said the past 2 times. Or 3 times.
We did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her.
We did.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
I did it the way you told me to. You said stab her, I stabbed her, and she beat the living shit out of me.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It sure does.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Who knows?
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh. Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
Yep, let's go kill this
Couldn't
bitch.
agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
It does. Let's talk about this princess. No, let's go. Let's just get it over with. I've already tried leaving.
warning.
That doesn't work.
Before you go any further,
Okay.
she will lie.
Lying
There
and
it is.
cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
True that.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Well, thank you. I will take that advice and shove it up your ass.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
I guess.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin! I love when they don't give me actual choices.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. This was a wood cabin.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this.
Should I do this without the blade this time? Should I do this without the blade this time? What if I do it without the blade? Let's just enter the basement.
No knife this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win. As long
No,
as
we
you can
would
still
not.
Get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Oh, I can come back. I'll just come back and get it if I need it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I feel like you say that every time.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger?
Another?
Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
What do you mean another?
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Hey. Voice of the Stubborn really just said smash. Times 1,000.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Sure, whatever. Whatever you say. It's the same thing.
As you
Is
descend
it
the
not?
final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, yeah, she's a little bigger.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Oh, great, you remember.
But no little knife this time, huh?
No, don't need it.
I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
What'd that tail do, though? Explore. I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you.
You should! Are you
No,
listening?
whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
So,
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
correct. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Rude. So you do remember me.
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
3 minutes is a record for me, honestly.
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
Yeah, we're not scared. We're not scared. We're not scared, are we?
I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
Correct.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Oh, I actually am just here to chat. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Fair!
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Great.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, I'm actually here to chat. I'm actually here to free you!
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Yeah.
Who says I want to be free?
If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Yeah, but I don't have a knife.
Is that really too much to ask?
A little bit.
Yeah, especially that last part.
Yeah, because the knife is upstairs.
Don't be such a coward.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
Oh, great.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I'm actually just here to chat. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the reason I'm down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair.
Then why are you just standing there?
Oh, I don't know.
Fight me.
Okay. The blade's upstairs. I'll be right back. Go upstairs. Retreat. As soon as I say that, I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Is there... Oh, attack her.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes. Your hand's empty. You charge the princess.
Great.
Quit the pessimism, will you?
Smash.
Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you. I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon.
Yeah, well, you know, supposed to is like it's a suggestion.
We'll be fine. Just watch.
Yeah, just watch.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Ew.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off.
I feel like we're stronger without the knife.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Oh. That was mean.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack.
Oh.
The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
Well, that's rough.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious? That's it?
I guess, yeah.
That's it.
Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy. Now get up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hear me. You're dead. There's no getting up from that.
Buzzkill. Die. Get up.
Wait, no, that's not right. You're
Not dead anymore.
I chose it. I chose it. That was my
Yes.
choice.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're alive.
I am.
The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, how's that make you feel? Can I go get my pristine Explore. Wait. No, my face. You're joking, right? You're exaggerating. I still have my face, right? Touch your
You
face.
don't. I don't even know how you're talking to me.
Magic.
You raise your hands and touch the front of your head. She's not wrong.
Who needs a face anyway? It's overrated.
What did she do? What are we missing?
Our face.
Who cares if we're missing our face? We can fight just fine without one.
Yeah! Attack!
The two of you clash once more. It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
Great!
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating, no, lethal blow. Everything goes dark. Again.
And
you
you
die.
die. Again.
You know what I'm going to say.
We're not dead.
Come on. get
Obviously,
up.
I'm not dead if you're still
Just
talking to
keep
me.
going. We're bound to wear her down eventually.
Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now?
There's only one way to find out.
I am curious. I'm curious. So we're gonna
Once
get up one more time.
Push yourself back to your mangled feet.
Oh, she's scared.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
Magic.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Well,
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice.
smash. Anyway, we're gonna
Ever
smash
seen
you.
her afraid before? No, we haven't.
Not yet.
This is how we win. We can do this forever.
We sure can.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
Well, you know, we're all built different.
I'd like to see her try. We're invincible.
We are.
Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing.
Everything goes dark and we die?
The voice of the stubborn is my spirit animal.
Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say?
Yeah, I quit.
Good. Chapter 3. Oh, there's more. The Fury.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Or now, why would we ever do that?
Oh, I didn't...
Because she absolutely destroyed us?
She did.
Sure did. But what a great way to go.
It was.
We lost our face.
Yeah?
Yes, it was hilarious. It was horrifying. Does it matter? We lost.
Doesn't matter.
Why so
Oh, there's
blood
3
rage?
voices.
Boy, I
The
thought you were
Contrarian's back.
brave. Thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air? Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time. And the first time, we had a weapon. Well, this
Yeah?
is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
We have.
Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one.
It really is.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
It is.
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that.
Womp womp.
Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted. So you knew this.
What happened?
You knew we'd be able to restart like this. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return.
Great.
Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
So what you're saying is there's only 3 chapters. Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. I'm done with this. Bye. Silently proceed to the cabin. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. Let's proceed to the cabin.
Good. We're all on the same page.
Great.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Great.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
It is.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Yeah, jackass. Proceed to the cabin. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
All I see is a mirror.
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Correct.
It's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive, doesn't it?
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I do.
We'll need it if we want to do things right.
I say we leave it to rust. Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take...
If it's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
Mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
I don't see a door.
Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you. I'm so proud to be here.
That is my spirit animal. Wow.
There's clearly a mirror. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I wouldn't know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
Apparently that's more likely.
What are you trying to say? It means you're hallucinating.
No.
It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
Let's do it. Let's take the blade this time.
Take the blade from the pedestal. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
Ah, you didn't get to say that last time, did you?
Fun. You're not even holding it right. Oh. And how do you suggest the other way?
Oh, the other way? We're holding it fine. Approach the mirror!
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? Wipe what clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real.
Well, it's right there.
No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real. Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
I like him.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
We have wasted a lot of time. Smash it!
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement.
Oh.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
Okay.
You step forward into the darkness.
I do.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Okay.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
He's probably doing her favor. Yeah, we get
A
it.
voice of bellowing rage roars up the stairs.
She doesn't seem happy.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly?
I'll try.
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. That
great.
wasn't a fight. It was something worse. I'm something worse now. Why don't you come down and see what you've made of me?
Okay.
Do you hear that? Sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Great. Let's get her. You weren't even here last
You make
time.
your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor.
What are you?
This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
I can see your heart. Why is your heart right in the middle of your chest? That's not where it goes.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
You're gonna fuck me.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. Then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground. She pulls her red, glistening arm free from her body.
I don't need to see that. Hey,
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
we don't need to do this.
She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction.
The satisfaction of killing us? Again?
That's right. No fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us.
Sure. Can I throw my knife into your chest? I'm going to end you, slay the princess. Or I could just do it. Let her end you. I'm sorry, okay. I'm sorry for what I did to you. Please just listen to me. We don't have to do this. What happened to you? I'm going to slay you!
Right. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Great.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow.
Great.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Oh, I'm dead. I
I
have
hope
feathers.
you were planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
No, I'm dead.
Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Oh, are you dead too? Oh. True to her word, you did not die by her hand, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't think we
There's that
will.
mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Let's just approach the mirror.
This
Am I
doesn't feel
different
right.
this time?
It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Bummer.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The princess is dead! We're gone. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your own reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Same thing. You've grown. I'm a monster. Got it. Great. Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. I think... Oh, you're at the cabin. Yes, it's all the arms. Not a fire, they're arms.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Thank you. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Okay. Everything you say feels like
I'm
a riddle.
Sorry. Words are difficult for me.
They would be for me
They
too.
never fully weave what
They
I
are.
wish to say.
Especially if I had
If you do
9,000
not
arms.
like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Alright, we're gonna scroll to the bottom. I'm ready to go back. Attack! Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Bummer. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and I die. And we're back to chapter 1.
You're on a path. You're here to slay.
Alright, can I pause?
If you don't, it will be.
Well, I
the
can
end.
save. Save. To here. Save. You sure you want to overwrite your save? Yes! Okay. Well, we're going to end the video right there. So thank you guys for watching. This is very interesting. I will definitely come back to this if you guys want me to. Well, I'm probably just going to come back to it. This gives me like a mix of the Stanley Parable and There Is No Game vibes, like stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really into this, especially because I don't have to think. It's not like other games I've played where I have to think. So yeah, we can just keep playing this, go down different paths, and it seems like there's a lot. Like, damn, this is crazy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching once again. Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching to the end. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you didn't watch to the end, you're not watching this, but fuck you. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.